so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing that's playing on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night.
About to get started here, and starting this one, Tyler Mahle.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Now, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
7 o'clock.
Ball one low.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball. A dive. Nice stop. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
The shortstop,
Gunnar Henderson at the plate. How did so many teams pass on this guy in the draft?
Oh, you know the teams were interested, but just went in different directions. Phillies had Bryson Stott graded better, and the Yankees went with Volpe when they had the chance to draft Gunnar. Lots of good players in that draft class, and so good to see them panning out.
Check on the runner. Back in there standing. Runner at first with no outs here. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is outside. In the air to left down the line. Carter has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Adley Rutschman. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Mullins leads off first with one away. Lifted in the air, right field. Garcia. And there's two away. Throw over to first. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And that's downstairs and outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That clips the corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Up with it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's back here with my pal Siggy. And going to slam in this one, Tyler Wells. What do you have on him?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
1 out, base is empty. Sneaks through, base hit.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Marcus Semien in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's a fair ball. The relay throw. Save. And now second and third with one gone.
Back-to-back base hits. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Jack Peterson swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Stays alive. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Second and third, one away. Here in the third and final game of the series. Pulls it down, and they're 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Jake Berger swings through it for strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Tosses across the first. That's the third out. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Malley back to work. To the right side, Semien. On to first. And a quick out, number one. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Jordan Westburg will hit next.
Westburg.
Hit on the ground to short. Slings to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter.
The left fielder, Evan Carter.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Digging in, Adolis Garcia. Carter gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Wells throws over.
Safe.
Carter dives back in safely. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1.
Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Ow! And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. That misses. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
He swings and fouls one off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Just off the inside edge. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back in Arlington, here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. That one down the line, and foul ball. Outside low, and 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Kjerstad goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw, boots it. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that misses. And that is ball one. In the dirt.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Langford squeezes it. 2 away. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes a ball. Squirts away a little bit. Top of the third, no score. Foul ball there. That misses the zone. 2-2. In the dirt, but kept close. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
First and second, 2 outs. Rutschman now at the plate, and he swings and misses at the initial offering. Fought off foul. Cut on and lifted in the air. Carter pulls it in on the run. And we're back. Here's Josh Young. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
No ball,
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
O'Hearn makes the play, and there's one down. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Grounded out his first time up. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here comes Corey Seager. 1-for-1 with a single so far. Here goes the runner. Strike in there.
0-1.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Man at second. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one is downstairs. 3-2 now.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And that one finds its way through. Now a long throw home. Safe. And they take the lead.
Back-to-back singles. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
No.
Simeon at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. Slider right there.
1-1.
O'Neill on his horse. And there's 2 away. The throw in. And the batter down, John Peterson. He's 0 for 1.
John Peterson.
And first offering is fouled off. Seager, the runner at first with 2 gone. They get the force, and that will end the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Late with the swing there.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And he chases that one below the zone.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball.
Ball 1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. Fly to right his first time.
Cowser.
Swings through that.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Heim down to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back at Globe Life Field, stepping in the long ball threat, Jake Berger. And that one fouled off. And there's a ball.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And there's 1 down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Adolis Garcia digs in now. Oh, great grab on the dive. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a miss.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First offering, and it just misses. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Comebacker to the mound. Handles, throws to first, and that quickly 2 away. Now it's the DH, Heston Kjerstad. That one catches the corner for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back in Arlington, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. Yeah, that's fouled off. Inside.
Nope.
1 ball, 1 strike. That one fouled off. That
that's
one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2-2 the count.
That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Hauls it in, 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. Now he breaks his bat. O'Hearn. And they put the tag on him for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. That's inside.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
That's in there. And the count now even up. Cowser pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that all set for the start of the inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins.
Now pitching.
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Jake Latz.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And another ball. And fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses, and it's 3-2.
That's a really good take.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Gunnar Henderson.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
1 ball, 1
They
strike.
tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. On the ground, right side, Simeon. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-2.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Tyler
O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher now, Dane Dunning.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
2 outs. Up the middle, Simeon. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Here's Siegs to the plate now.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
The shortstop takes the ball. Soto, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So a man at first. Here is Marcus Simeon. 1 for 2. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering as the pinch runner, Ezekiel Duran.
Ezekiel Duran.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is down low. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Duran aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Next offering misses. Full count, 3-2. Runner on the go. Westberg. The throw to first. And Simeon is out. Here's Jack Peterson.
The designated hitter, number 4, Jack Peterson.
So now a pinch hitter, Kyle Higashioka. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. First pitch swinging. One out, the runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. This one in the dirt. And he picks him off. Wow.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First you try to move up when it didn't roll that far away, but then try to get back before they throw you out anyway. Not going to go on your highlight reel.
The 0-2. Check swing, no appeal. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next one just misses. And the count's even at 2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a pinch hit double.
He was all over that one. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
And the batter now, Jake Berger. First pitch, and he just misses. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
He makes the grab, and that is that. Back at Globe Life Field, top of inning number 7. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Gets under and pops it up. Durant brings it in. And there's one away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. So up next, Jordan Westberg. He's grounded out a couple of times. First pitch misses. Popped up. And it stays fair.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Now pitching.
So a lefty out of the pen, Obi Milner.
Number 41. Well,
best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Gets him to chase after that one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That's to third. Young tosses to first, and that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder. Evan Carter.
Left fielder, Evan Carter.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Swing and a foul out of play. And that is cut on and missed. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed. That one misses. And now 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Mateo pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. Henderson tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here's the Orioles DH, Heston Kjerstad.
Pinch hitting for Baltimore, number 99, Gary Sanchez.
Here's a tapper towards short. Duran. First out in the top of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Hitting for the Orioles, number 12, Ramon Laureano.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. Simeon toss over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Gunnar Henderson will hit next.
Shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
He was late there. Strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 strikes.
Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead.
A swing and a miss. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Josh Young. Kittredge back to work. And that one hit 97 on the gun. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Josh Smith. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. And that one fouled off. O'Neill makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Next to hit, Wyatt Langford. 1 for 3.
Langford.
O'Neill. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Next up for Texas, Ezekiel Duran. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. O'Hearn. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
And delivers outside. Looking to get the tying run on base. That to right. Garcia settles under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
The 0-1. Late on that fastball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Outside low. 1-2 to count. And that one upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now one miss.
Ball 2.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first in time, and this one is over.